Dear students, welcome to physics class. Today we are going to discuss on the concept of electric field. As we already discussed on the first year chapter, gravitation. In this chapter you have learned a gravitational field. So the gravitational field which exerts force on the two particles. Similarly, in this case, the electric force is due to electric field, or electric force arises from electric field. For example, let a charge Q placed in air or vacuum is a positive charge, and this charge Q will produce an electrical environment in the surrounding. And now to test the presence of electric field, we consider a point P at a distance r. Now we place a charge Q at this point P, and if the charge Q exert a force, then we say that the charge capital Q produces an electric field. And how we test the presence of electric field? First of all, a charge Q, capital Q, for example, it is a positive charge, and that charge Q will produce an electrical environment in its surroundings, and the surrounding electrical environment in the surrounding is known as electric field. Electrical environment is known as electric field. And now you consider a point P in the electric field, and we place a charge Q at this point P. Then if the charge Q will exert a force, electric force, then we say that there is an electric field is created by this charge plus Q, capital Q. Therefore, the capital Q is used to produce electric field, which is known as source charge, and the small q is to test the presence of electric field, whether electric field is produced by this plus Q or not. We test, therefore the small q is known as test charge. Therefore, in the electric field, the test charge produces an electric force. Only with this electric field, the charge Q will experience a force. And if we change locations of test charge within this electric field, this test charge is also will produce an electric force. Okay. And generally we say that when a charge is placed in an electric field, it experiences an electric force, whether force of attraction or force of repulsion. So, using this figure, we define the electric field as E is equal to F by Q. Electric field is given as F by Q. But it is very difficult to define electric field using these equations. Why? Because the test charge will disturb the location of the source charge Q, and if the location of source charge changes, the value of electric field may changes. So, by using this type of equations, we cannot measure the electric field, because the Q, small q, will disturb the location of the source charge. Therefore, in order to define the electric field in better way, the test charge is taken as very small. The magnitude of test charge is very small. If it is very large, it changes the locations of the source charge. Therefore, these equations can be written as E equal to limit q tends to 0 f by q. This is the vector representation of electric field due to a test charge. Why using limit q tends to 0? Because if the magnitude of the test charge is very large or equal to the source charge, it will disturb the presence, it will disturb the value of E. Therefore, if you decrease the value of q, small q, therefore the equation for the electric field is written as limit del q tends to 0 f by q. Okay. The strength of electric field is represented by the term electric field intensity. Now, we have an equation E is equal to F by Q. If Q equal to 1 coulomb, E is equal to F. Therefore, the electric field intensity, later it is simply called electric field itself. The electric field intensity at a point is the force experienced by a unit positive charge placed at that point. The electric field at a point is defined as is the force experienced by a unit test charge placed at that point. This is the electric field intensity. Therefore, in this case, the electric field is numerically equal to electric force. Therefore, the electric field is a vector quantity. The electric field is a vector quantity. And the direction of electric field is in the direction of electric force exerted by the test charge. Direction is in the direction of electric field. It is a vector quantity and the direction is in the direction of, direction is in the direction of electric force. And unit is equal to F by Q. What is unit of F? Newton. Unit is Newton per coulomb or N C raised to minus. So, this is about electric field intensity. So, electric field intensity is the force experienced by a unit test charge placed at a point. Therefore, E equal to F, it is a vector quantity and its direction is in the direction of electric force and its unit is Newton per coulomb or Nc raised to minus 1. Then dimension is equal to force F by Q. The dimension of force is ml t raised to minus 2. Q equal to IT, Q equal to IT, I is current is time, therefore, ampere into time, therefore, ml t raised to minus 3 a raised to minus 1, ml t raised to a raised to minus 1. Okay. Therefore, in generally we say that when a charge, if a charge q produces an electric field, if another charge is placed, q1 is placed within the electric field, this q1 will produce as an electric force. Therefore, generally we say that when a charge q is placed in an electric field, it experiences an electric force F is equal to QE. This is very important equations. Okay. This section can be summarized as, first of all, electric field. What do you mean by electric field? Space surrounding a charge where electric force felt. And next, electric field intensity, force per unit charge. So, F is equal to F by Q, F equal to Q, its unit is Newton per Coulomb. So, another unit is there, volt per meter. Volt per meter. You are going to discuss volt per meter. Then, so one important thing is that test charge is nothing but a positive charge. Test charge is always taken as a positive charge. Remember that test charge positive. Now, this is about the section electric field. Thank you, students.